They say you can't judge a book by its cover, but you can judge a person by his Twitter bio. We will take a look at Twitter bios. They're not Twitter bios anymore, they're X bios. Some people don't know how to interpret liberalese. They don't know what the meaning is in these bios. So I am going to give you really quick rules of thumb that will get past that first layer, that facade, into what the person really is by their Twitter bio. Take it away. If Taylor Simpson, Ukrainian flag, it would be at this point, I would move past this Twitter bio. I would say there's no reason to listen to what this person has to say. I don't even need to see the rest of it. I will for explanatory purposes here, but that Ukraine flag emoji, that is sufficient to say move along. Move along. Taylor Simpson, Ukraine flag, some other flag. My eyes aren't great. Is that a shark? What is on that? It's a map? That's fitting because most people couldn't identify Ukraine on a map, especially the most belligerently pro-Ukraine war people. The handle is the Bigo, and he is an anarcho-progressive, anti-fascist communist. Start there. The more descriptors, the less valuable the opinion will be. You often see this on the right. This is not just a lib thing. I've heard obscure political monikers referred to as the right-wing version of gender pronouns. And so the libs do this sometimes too. Anarcho-progressive, anti-fascist, communist. Grow up, man. You're a big lib. Okay. Followed by she, they. Sometimes this person is one person. Sometimes this person is multiple people. Legion, for they are many. Genshin Impact. I don't know what that means. I'm actually at a loss. I usually can use semantic clues to figure out what's going on here. I have no idea.
Genshin Impact is a free-to-play action-adventure game with RPG elements.
Furry curious. Ukraine. Is that a Muslim flag? And then 3 shots. That's great. I assume this has got to be a parody account. I assume this has to be a conservative who set this up.
Are you sure about that?
But in the world that we live today, in the world that we live in, I sound like Paul McCartney in Live and Let Die, this ever-changing world in which we live in. In this world of ours today, I don't know. I'm not positive. Maybe you really could be a pro-Ukraine, she, they, Genshin, furry curious, vaxxed person. Next one. Soy-loving beta male, he, her, they, z, zer, zim.
I'm Cody, pronouns em, zer, zem, zer, zers, white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Okay, see the Ukraine flag, SJW13612. Okay, so now I know this is a fake account. And I know this is a fake account because no SJW really calls himself an SJW. And frankly, that term is kind of 2015 energy. You're the social justice warrior. Now they just call themselves, I don't know, like demons or something like that. The SJW is kind of dated. A global citizen, progressive, vegan, climate activist, power bottom. I believe that's a gay sex term. My wife, Fawn, and I are the proud parents of 2 adorable fur babies. Then gay. Then I don't know what's that second mask? Oh, is that 2 guys or something? 2 dudes kissing. I need glasses to do this exercise next time. Okay, so this is obviously a parody account that very accurately expresses the views of sincere, earnest libs. Next one. Vaxxed, boosted ×2, still a COVID virgin. Smiley, Ukraine. The Ukraine is kind of the giveaway. Retired now, with experience in nursing, philosophy, and academic theology, former Roman Catholic, now Melkite, Byzantine liturgy. If you're a Melkite, aren't you still Catholic?
There is no escape.
They just have a different liturgy, as you say, and some different ecclesiological rules, but they're basically part of the church. I thought. Nursing, philosophy, academic theology. This might be a real person. I assume it's a fake. Vax boosted ×2, still a COVID virgin. That's how I know it's a fake account. Because every person who got the vaccine got COVID like 1,000 times. So that's the giveaway. I think I figured it out. Next one. Vaxxed 3 times boosted. Vax plus wearing mask in crowds. Old female German living in Germany. Ex-American Army spouse. Resist, vote blue, or the U.S. will turn into Gilead. No DMs, no crypto, no MAGA. So this is a fake account too.
He's a phony! A great big phony!
These are just too far. Right now, go to genucel.com/KnowlesYT. Our friends over at Genucel sold out of their dark spot corrector, and our listeners have been begging like dogs for a restock. Well, I've got great news. Just in time for the summer, it's back in stock. Genucel's famous dark spot corrector has not one, but 3 cutting-edge ingredients and goes to work fast to target sunspots, dark spots, liver spots, even old discoloration, both on your face and hands. You can now enjoy your summer sun, beach, and barbecues without embarrassing spots. Genucel's most popular package also features their summer essentials, such as the best-selling Ultra Retinol Moisturizer with a powerful retinol alternative for safe use in the sun. See results very quickly or 100% of your money back guaranteed. Go to genucel.com/Knowles, KNWLESYT, right now to get your dark spot corrector in the Genucel most popular package. That is genucel.com/KnowlesYT right now. Save over 70% off Genucel's most popular package. All orders include a mystery luxury gift while supplies last. Genucel.com/KnowlesYT. Dr. Elizabeth Koster's 4 times vaxxed, 2 Ukraine flag emojis. Earth scientist living on hypertidal minus basin. Look it up. Oma, I assume. Stroke survivor gardener, born at 312 parts per million. She, her, anonymous tweets are ignored. From Ezoquatic Meekmaki, Canada. Yeah, I kind of lean that this one's fake too. I remember one time I was working on a political campaign and I was trying to infiltrate the opponent political campaign, and I made up an email address and a kind of identity to do it. And they didn't respond to me because it was too on the nose. And I think these are a little too on the nose. Whether they're being put up as just a parody account, like by an anon on the right, which could be, or by these lib activist organizations that spam conservatives whenever there's a cancel call put out on us. They're a little too on the nose. Santiago Correa, he, him, gay, 4 times vaxxed, assistant professor at Columbia BME, postdoc at Appel Group in Stanford, PhD, Hammond Lab, MIT, BS at Yale, self-assembling nanotechnologies for immunoengineering, some flag.
It's from Colombia.
This one, I think, could be real.
He is real. He's really, really real.
He looks like virtually every single person I ever met at Yale, so I kind of believe that. He isn't a he, they, there. It's a he, him, and he's gay. So far this is all checking out. Oh, it's a Colombian flag, and he's an assistant professor at Columbia. So I think that one checks out to me. And that would probably not be an account that I would follow. April, 4 times vaxxed, still no 5G, damn it. Ukraine, mom, metalhead, mental health therapist, M, ed, LPC, resist vaccinated, BLM science, offended by racism and misogyny, not swearing, no DMs. That might be real. And this, I'm not offended by swearing thing. This is a real marker of a lib.
You're all the same, Mike.
Especially when it comes to women, because it's wrong to use naughty language generally, but especially in front of women. Maybe you go out to the bar, you talk a little bit like a sailor.
My foot! What? She just put a rock in a bath!
Then when you're in mixed company, it's very wrong to do that. It gives offense and it diminishes you as a man. Liberals, because they want to upend everything that's normal and good and true, they try to flip all this stuff. So the women will often have a nastier mouth than even the men, and they'll make a big point of this. This is like left-wing comedians, female comedians, such as they are. Their whole act is they'll just say disgusting things. They'll say, I'm not offended by naughty words. Well, you should be. They're offensive. And if you're not offended by offensive things, something's going wrong with you. You're a lady. You got to act like a lady. Even with all your vaxes and no 5G, I think there's a fair shot that's a real one. Okay, who's my favorite one? The guy that I'm most convinced is real, I'm still not 100% convinced he's real, but the guy I'm most convinced is real, the Columbia, Stanford, Yale, gay Colombian on neuroscience with 25 vaccines or something. That guy, he's my favorite one because his was the most believable. Are you believable? Am I real? More on that next time. See you then.